My mindfulness challenge for you today is to start paying attention to the extra stuff that you add. So let me explain what that means. So in Buddhism, they talk about the first and the second arrow, which the first arrow is shot, which could be something difficult, maybe a physical thing that's difficult, maybe an emotion that's difficult, a thought that's difficult, or a situation that might be difficult. That's the first arrow. And then we tend to add a second arrow, which is we're heaping judgment and shame and guilt and blame and all these sorts of things on top of that initial hard thing. So my challenge or invitation for you today is to start paying attention to the extra stuff that you are adding, right? You might have heard a life coach or a therapist talk about the stories we tell ourselves or a narrative that we're believing. It's all kind of pointing to the same thing, which is the extra stuff that we heap on top of any type of suffering we have, right? And the interesting thing is that if this initial arrow, this initial hard thing, maybe a physical ailment, a feeling, whatever it might be, a situation with a loved one that's difficult, if we could just allow ourselves to approach that thing with kindness, with compassion, seeing it clearly, there would be far less suffering if we just did that. But we tend to, like I said, add on blame, we add on shame, we add on guilt. And the thing that we tell ourselves more than anything is, this is wrong, I'm wrong, I shouldn't be feeling this, I shouldn't have done that, wrong, right? So that adds so much extra and unneeded suffering for us. And a lot of times, the initial thing, if we just sat with it, it wouldn't really be such a big deal. And of course, there are many things that are a big deal and that are very difficult. But we add so much stuff on top of those things too, that they become exponentially more difficult and more hard and cause exponentially so much more suffering for us. So that is my invitation for you today, to start paying attention to what is the extra stuff that you add and see if you can instead sift through all that and just allow yourself to sit with the initial arrow, that initial difficult thing, bringing clear sight to it, seeing it clearly for what it really is, and then bringing love, bringing compassion, bringing kindness to it. And just notice if that makes a difference for you.